The bodies screamed when we brought them back. We began to explore the unconventional. We dabbled in pseudoscience and religious dogmata, anything that might offer an answer science could not. The people we brought in were paid obscene amounts and sworn to absolute secrecy. Toward the end, even threats were issued. One hypnotist, an odd woman with steady hands and tired eyes, was brought in to help calm the subjects. Her role was to attempt to induce a calm state as we gradually reanimated, stimulating isolated regions of the brain one at a time while keeping the rest dormant. For a while, it seemed promising. We ran countless sessions, and on one occasion, after several attempts and enough sedatives to drop an elephant, a subject stirred gently under hypnosis. There was a breath, a shallow, ragged gasp of pained air squeezed through clenched teeth. Then a single word. Why? It was faint, barely audible. A tremble of soul-deep confusion and grief. And then, the screaming returned, more feral and violent than before. The subject convulsed so hard the restraints tore deep into the flesh. The hypnotist never returned after that session. She didn't even collect her final pay. After her, we were truly desperate. We brought in a priest, an aging man with a cautious demeanor willing to participate in hopes of finding some sort of answer. None of us were superstitious, but something in the screaming had begun to strip away our rationality, our sense of detachment. It felt as though each reanimation peeled back another layer of our humanity, leaving something hollow and shaking beneath. The priest performed a full exorcism over the cadaver as it reanimated. He held a crucifix above its chest and muttered Latin Gospels with trembling conviction. Strangely, the body responded. It strained violently against the restraints, muscles taut as steel cords, but it didn't scream. Not at first. The priest's words seemed to still it, but only for a moment. Then the corpse snapped upright with terrifying force, tearing free of the table as metal bolts ripped from the floor. It lunged, flailing wildly. The priest stumbled back, narrowly avoiding a crushing blow to the head, and managed to escape with no significant injury. What followed was not panic, but fury. He shouted at us, eyes wild, accusing us of blasphemy. "You're dragging sinners from hell," he screamed. "You're summoning torment, not salvation." His voice cracked as he ranted and raved, his tone eerily echoing the corpses we'd brought back. Then he stormed out of the facility, never to return. From that point on, armed guards were stationed in every session. Not that it mattered. The sessions didn't last long after that anyway. For one final try, one more attempt to gain any understanding, we turned away from the mystical and into even more eccentric science. We selected an elderly subject,